That's a cold day inside my body. I don't take malaria drug. I don't take typhoid drugs.
Think we're much younger. Many of us think we're much younger. Many of us learned subtraction when we were like in primary two, three, four, five. And you remember that when the teacher will write 2 minus 8 or 3 minus 5, the whole class will shout, Impossible! How can 2 minus 8? There is not enough. And the teacher will smile and say, What do we do? And then we all shout, We borrow 1. And they will put 1 and the problem gets solved. Then we got older. In secondary school, mathematics then became more honest. When the teacher writes 2 minus 8, nobody will shout impossible. Nobody will say
The market is on a bearish market. We are on a bearish market, and I want to sell at 405 from 4050. Why am I selling at 4050? That's because that is the last place that market tapped before it dipped down. That's the 4055, 4050. That's the last point the market dipped before it came down. That's where I want to sell. Ask me any question. I'm here to answer you. I'm selling at 4053, 4050, 4055. Why am I selling there? Because that is the last place that market touched before it came down. That's the last place market touched before it came down. That is the last place that market touched before it came down. That's the last place market touched before it came down. That is the last place that market touched before it came down. So when market reached 4050, 40, let me show you. When market reached 4050, 40, let me show you. I'll wait for the bearish confirmation. When I get the confirmation, use big lot size and follow the market down to 2955. Use big lot size and follow the market down to 2955. Creative freedom.
infinity.
During the London session becomes amazing move all the way down from here. Stop loss below and look for price recovery. So I wrote this move with you. Every single one of them in premium, you better catch this massive 200 people. And this trade continues to run. 55, 67, 80 pips, 88 pips, 100 pips, TP4, secure about 20%. At this point, $19,000 here, floating, time for me to put more money in my pocket. Each time I take a partial, monthly salaries, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 with the trade, right? Let the trade continue to run. 183 pips, 133, 148, TP5 smack. Let it run further. 152, 117, 206. And at 206 pips, which is, by the way, the absolute top, I told them, secure another high. Sniper entry, sniper exit. Making sure that you maximize the profits that you can catch with me. Alright, so once again, can I get W's in chat for all the members here that printed today using the zones? And in premium for using the signal that I've given to you guys here. W's in the chat right here. We plan for it and we execute. That's how it's going to go. Now, if you missed out during the London session, then right now in the New York session is where it is your turn to catch the next trade. And I'm going to walk you through exactly how I am going to get in my very next trade with you. Are you ready? If you're ready, I'm ready in chat, let me know. Ready. And you see every single one of you guys here type ready in chat. Well, I'm going to start off with the multi-time frame analysis. Once I've done that, perfect. Then I'll show you my zone. The key levels with which I'm looking for my very next trade. These zones, once again, have a 90.8% win rate. As clearly seen from this London session. Ready? Good. So before we get started, I want to make sure that every single one of you guys here know exactly where to receive the analysis. Just double check and triple check that you're in the correct channel. Everyone here live in the stream. Click on the first link that you see down in the description below. Go to the YouTube description below. The first thing that you will see is a Linktree link. Click on that link. You'll be brought inside this channel. And shortly, I will be sending you guys here the buy zones, the sell zones, the exact levels in which I will be looking for my very next trade. And once I see that, perfect. You'll be able to be in here receiving the zones and you'll be able to catch this next trade. Alright, once again, if you don't know where to find the analysis, click on the very first link that you see down in the description below. Click on that, come on in, and you will be able to see the analysis. Those of you guys here on TikTok, go to our profile at the top left-hand corner. Click on the link in the bio, and you will be able to come on in and view the analysis here. Once again, all analysis will be sent to you for absolutely free. Now, you're in the group. Let's go through the multi-time frame analysis and let's get ready for our very next. First and foremost, the multi-time frame analysis. Currently, on the daily time frame, are we looking bullish or bearish? This is where for those of you guys here that are beginners, you start to take down notes, pull out your pen and paper, your notebook. I'll be walking you through the multi-factor, telling us, so that we can make straight together. The answer is bearish, very good. Market here has created a low, a high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and currently another lower low. So let's zoom into current price action right now. Currently, we have a lower high sitting right here. Lower low, right here. This is where the market has given us a range to play with today. If the market was to continue dumping, I need to see price break past this exact level. From the 3942.55 level. Price needs to break through it. Doesn't have to be today, it can be perhaps tomorrow. Could be the next day. But ultimately, if I want to be looking for price to continue dumping, then I need to see price break through this level. Because that's the job of a bearish market. For the market to create lows, highs, lower lows, lower highs, and lower lows. You want to see that happen. So I know that my bias here is bearish for the day. So how do I look to execute trades? Before I even look to execute the trades, I need to confirm that my lower time frame is in agreement with that. So currently, let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, what do you have? Price action here is also bearish. You got your lower high, lower low. Is that right, Chad? Yes or no? Price has created a swing high here and a swing low here. Yes, we are bearish. Price has created a lower low by breaking past this low. Now, when you break past a lower low each and every single time in a downtrend, what is that concept called? A BOS. Yes. When the market creates a BOS, it represents that the market here wants to continue dumping. It tells you it is looking to continue the trend. Currently, right here, you've got a high and you've got a low. And this low is lower than your previous low, creating what we call a lower low. So if the market was to continue dumping, same thing as the daily. This high right here needs to be respected. So that eventually we can look to target these lows here. So price is pulling back. If the market wants to give me sells, I need to look for confirmations right now. Let's dive deeper to the 1-hour time frame to make sure that I understand this is a good area to look for sells. Let's take a look at the 1-hour time frame. On the 1-hour time frame, what is your current structure? This is going to be interesting. So let me know. What do you think the market is doing in terms of the direction on the 1-hour? Bullish, bearish, division. Not really. I think it's pretty clear. The answer is actually bullish. So if the market here wants to go higher, after creating a massive dumping, you need to put
They always talk about our money election. They always talk about how money election or they want to transform Nigeria. Even show themselves. We talk about how he wants to transform Nigeria. And he has a better policy idea, everything down. And he has a better plan to transform Nigeria. This same money election won't use Doris Ogala to replace Alex Oti as governor of Abia State. And you claim you want a better Nigeria. You won't use Doris Ogala to replace Alex Oti. Meaning say Pastor Chris go be first lady. So people can see. If we talk, you go back and no, this is somebody you tell me wants a better Nigeria, this is somebody that have a better policy. Not be saying there's something people they complain. They say, this man is doing well. This is a government that we love, is working. But because of a very small problem, you want to caricature the man. That's the problem. That you carry Doris Ogala. Doris Ogala, there's no offense. No offense to you. I'm really sorry. I don't plan to insult you or whatever. But the truth is that the reality is that I should say I should already tell you go with laugh you for corner. He just won't caricature you. He won't caricature you. My advice to you, now me take Remi Tinubu advice. I think somebody like you is even somebody that can start up Doris Ogala Akaras. If you even get franchise everywhere for Nigeria, Doris Ogala Akaras and Co. That's even more of a realistic future for you than becoming the governor of Abia State. But thank God that this thing happened so that Nigeria can see that when I say Omo election is a mediocre and it's a joker and he has no plans, all these ones where they do, just like his friend Xau Usd told me, he knows all these things where they do now to get international funding. Xau Usd said it. That Omo election does all these protests to get international funding. Cannot say that's a lie. He said it. All those ones say now international fund. Normally, if I don't stop this fundraising, when it starts to the if I don't talk about that, if I don't drop account of fundraising, all these protests, money is behind them. Cannot tell me that somebody that won the progress of Nigeria, you carry Doris Ogala and make a replace an SOT. Then when you become president now Bill Lord will be CBN governor. That's the policy and that's the Nigeria. You don't show us. Telling me, so when I come to the way criminal, he's fighting for Nigeria. Shut up. He's also a politician. He called Tinubu a criminal not because if to say no a politician, I thought I was say okay, but he's a politician. He fight for the same post with Tinubu. It's only natural for him to insult Tinubu and downplay Tinubu, downplay Obi, downplay any other person he's competing against. That is why he will say today he will attack Obi, tomorrow he will attack Atiku, then he will attack Tinubu. All of this na politics. Don't tell me somebody like that is fighting for Nigeria. No. I said today I will talk. Anybody who won't cry, make cry, and I'll tell you the reality. Somebody has been fighting since 1993. They have been fighting for the progress of Nigeria. He has been fighting for the selfish interest since 1992. Who is MK Abiola, a rich man? There was an advantage to that fight. If Abiola at that time become the president, Showore said na beneficiary, big beneficiary he could get. So leave all these things, I beg. He's protesting since for 30-something years of saying no they go for a long time. So as I come, very that man join him. Why you no join Atiku? Atiku don dey try to be president before Showore even think of becoming the president. I think come here for join Atiku now. If I no open your own party for join Atiku. Since that's the logic people use, say first come now, suppose I don't believe in his whatever thing he's doing. I don't see originality in it. I see fakeness. Take it from me. Very that man, when you are not talk, Showore stood for you. Shut up. I need to clarify this part. He spoke up. I spoke up when he was also arrested. But saying Showore go release very that man, that's a lie. That's a very big lie. First of all, you ask what did very that man do? She now first of all send me go prison for life. No. They say that cyber wait. Okay. EFCC carry me, which charge? Okay. That pure injustice. We all saw that. Which we all will speak against that. That first time, Kefiano, I remember Kefiano. Kefiano could not sleep. Kefiano waka. I say after they release him, na so this man wey die, Arasi, former IG. The day when they release me, na so we waka carry big truck of Irish potato, this one, that one, go drop for the man. The man was even angry. He say no one see me. He say how I go talk, say why I go talk that thing about DIG and IGs. But at least he don't use it.
Home is when concoction rice comes to the rescue, when your homies arrive for spot nights or girls hangouts.
실상 기치와 구슬기다 내가 과연 살기나 뭔가 뺏는 기다.
Maybe they talk tune in drive, choose the ride, negotiate the price with passengers that works for both of you.
John tell me, I say no. I beg. I will not associate myself with them, and I've seen that pattern since. I know if you tell me say somebody won't fight for contract, you get pattern when I go say okay. For 30 something years, the country they was they go. For once, let's talk about who wants to. How do you change Nigeria? You brought in their Buhari into power. You were the one that brought them into power. You were contracted and used your platform, Sahara reporters, to bring them in. This one will be saying a lie. There are videos. Now you badmouth good luck, blackmail good luck, said a lot of things about the good luck administration. And at the end of the day, when Buhari came, everybody was hailing you. There are videos of them hailing you. After that particular video said, there's a video when you decide to run. There's a video when you came. The Minister of Information then, and it was information, Buhari's government. You challenged him in the studio. You were in the studio when you were going for your campaign. You were in the studio when you told him that we were the one that brought you into office. I carried you on my back to bring you. You brought in APC. Do you understand? You brought in APC. So all this your fight, you don't see the fight. I don't believe in that. When I go cry, when I go cry. No, these people, now, by force, I won't join you now. I did on my own. I say 2023, I did 2024. I just see publication from Sarah. Say a very dark man is an establishment of the APC. Say, what is going on here now? What's going on here? 80-90% of my post shows you how bad this government is. From day one, shows you how bad the APC government have been, what Nigerians are going through. I carry that in. I remember vividly where I showed Xau Usd. I said, Baba, show it to my guy they do. He said, what was it? Sure. No, okay. You know, say maybe Sure get Sahara again. That's what Xau Usd said. Do you understand? That's what Xau Usd said. The hate have always been there. Then he come wait, as he see that big thing happen. Unknown to him, say where as you the plan, we said the plan. It came from nowhere. Somebody this person feels to be bored. Somebody go post person. Me when say I don't be brand ambassador of anybody. I don't turn down millions, billions. I don't believe brand ambassador. You carry my face looking for billboard without my permission. You went to court. They took you to court. And the day when they're supposed to judge fools, now that day they judge the fool. It was on the 1st of April that they sent you, Fool's Day, that they sent him to remand at the Kogi Correctional Center. And as a fool, I escorted him. So what from you? It's oppression. So what do you want me to do? If they can't go police station, oppress. They can't go court, oppress. Now, I'm saying they can't go court. So which one is the oppression? But of course, he didn't care about the Lord. He just wanted to show himself. And discontinue the case. Come discontinue your own now with cases. Discontinue. And until now, the case is still there. Until now, that case is still there. Now, pity. Say, okay, no, maybe the normal. That offense like that, a very big crime. I get different case. But just to show you, you cannot discontinue. You discontinue your own. Now I thought, what is my offense in this whole thing now? Let it cause this problem and shame when they come. Say I say, okay, maybe I don't block court gates. Is that not a very good advice? I talk, I say, don't block the court gates. The law show will stand by the side. Because I know for the fact, say all these people where they did it, even if Show already 100%, do you think I want him to be imprisoned? I'm not a human being, man. Do you think I want Show already to be imprisoned? What for? Even though they do politics. What for? I mean, that man, they should join forces with them. Join forces with who? With who? Why?
It will take approximately 6 minutes to scan available channels. Please be patient. Do not interrupt the process. If no signal is found, it will automatically take you to the signal detection screen. Insert the channel number for your region. This can be obtained from the TV website. At this point, you may need to rotate the antenna to maximize signal strength and quality. Use the on-screen bar to help fine-tune. Once you optimize the signal, firmly tighten the antenna into position. Now, do a full service scan so that the decoder can update and save the full service list. Once the decoder has on the bottom. Use the brackets provided to fasten it in place. Aim the front of